Sometimes I have to play guitar without a drummer. Sometimes nobody will play a board game with me. And sometimes I can't find a spotter so I can practice backflips safely. Sometimes I wish I had a clone. Having a clone would be awesome. You'd have someone who likes all the same things as you. You could play awesome practical jokes on people. However, there's really no way that I can have a clone that's my own age. Except there is one way. And I've been thinking for a long time about this. There's one way that I could have a clone. What if a lady who didn't have any kids or a husband went into a hospital when I was born? She walked into that weird little sci-fi room where they keep all the babies, and she picked up me, intending to steal me and keep me as her own child. However, as she was running with me, one of the nurses looked over and stopped her. She drops me, but as she dropped me, one of her nails cut into my delicate, soft baby skin. She ran back home and she had a little bit of blood from me under her fingernails. So she took that blood and started to grow a little baby me. And as she raised this child of cloneness from her basement, it became her own baby me. At this point you might be thinking something like, it's really hard to get a kid like that, why doesn't she just adopt? Well, she didn't have any credibility, so they wouldn't let her adopt children. And then you, thinking you're all smart, might ask, why doesn't she have any credibility? Well, let me ask you a question. Do you really think that someone who ran into a hospital and stole a baby has any credibility? But back to the story. She raised other me as her own. But other me would eventually get curious about, well, who's my dad? Other me would go on an epic quest and write a book about it and become famous as an author because of such a crazy, weird, mixed up story that he wrote. But before the book stuff, through a bunch of wacky turn of events, he would find me and we would hang out because, you know, we're so alike and we look exactly the same. And then eventually, we'd figure out that we were exactly the same person. DNA lines up completely. Ha! Well, every Saturday night, me and a bunch of my friends go over to the lab and we get DNA tests. You know, it's just kind of fun matching up your DNA sequences and RNA with your friends and seeing what matches and what doesn't. And through matching up our DNA, we'd figure out that we were exactly the same. Some of my best memories with my friends are made in the DNA lab. That's a complete lie. You know, in all honesty, I would probably just annoy the crap out of myself. My twin would be really annoying because I don't think I would enjoy hanging out with myself. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'm gonna be real cliché with my ending here. Subscribe, like, comment, follow me on Twitter, do all that fun stuff. See ya!